back to my channel. So today's video is all about home improvements. I'm going to share some amazing simple home decorating ideas that is going to make your home look all amazing. It's going to make your home look all put together, as if you put in a lot of thoughts, while decorating your homes. And these are just few tips and tricks that I personally observe, and you guys, like, when you put all these tips and tricks into practice, you would notice a great difference with your space. And of course, my very first tip or my very first suggestion is to DIY things yourself. I always tell people that, like, ever since I started doing like kind of DIYing things, do it yourself, ever since I started getting in the habit of doing things myself, I've saved quite a couple of coins, guys. Like, I've saved from $100 to $200. Like, you can easily go down to your local Dollar Tree, dollar store, get some all these $1 items. As long as you have an idea on your head and you feel like you can actually execute it, that is all it takes, guys. So for instance, there is actually this mirror, and if you're not following my home decor page on Instagram, definitely check that out, because I share a lot of DIYs on my home decor page. But there is actually this round mirror, this accent mirror I saw on I think, yeah, on what is it called, on Wayfair. I saw this mirror for, I believe, $69.99. That's $70 per one, right? But then I was just looking at this mirror. I said, I can actually attempt to do this mirror myself. So all I had to do was go down to my local dollar store. I bought the things. I got a plate charger. I got stones. I got there is this what is it called, this ribbon I just picked up few things which ended up costing me probably $10, right? Mind you, each of this mirror from Wayfair is like $70, $69.99. So I ended up using like $10 to create it. I'm definitely going to insert some DIY videos I've done for my Instagram account in this video, so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. So something that would have cost me $69 for one, and of course, if you want your accent piece to really look amazing and to look sought out, to look as if you put a lot of energy and thought to it, it's always recommended to do 2 or 3. So I ended up doing 3 of those mirrors, which were supposed to cost me $69.99 per one. So $69.99 times 3 is going to be around almost 100 and maybe $150, right? But I ended up using $10 to do exactly that mirror, so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. So DIYing things yourself, it's actually way to go if you want to kind of decorate your home. And also that actually makes it very unique to you, because it's not something somebody can just walk out there and buy. It's something you made for yourself. It makes it so unique, it makes it so vintage, because it's something that is just one of its kind. It's not all over the home decor stores, for every other person to go buy it. So not only are you saving money, you're also creating something unique, something personalized for your home. Of course, the next decorating idea I have is your pillows. There is just something about accent pillows, guys. Before, I would of course have my sofa or my couch, and it's just gonna look bare, right? There is no pillows, there is no nothing, it's just a couch. But when you go ahead and get pillows, like accent pillows, right, decorative pillows, and place them on your couch, on your sofa, you will notice a lot. Like, it just lifts your sofa from to wow. So when it comes to pillows, guys, I always love to go with maybe different sizes of pillows. So if I'm going with a size 26, then I go in with a size 26, maybe a size 24 or a size 20, and then I go in with a size 12. So I start from like the higher sizes, right? 26, 20, maybe 12. And by doing that, you're kind of creating a dimension on your pillow. And when you look at a well thought out couch, there is just this thing about it that I can't explain. It makes your home look as if you put so much thought into it. And also sometimes it can make your home look really expensive just by you adding those different dimensions of pillows. And also when we're talking about pillows, guys, we're talking about textures of pillows. Sometimes you can go with a plain texture, you can go with you know, a textured pillow. It's not just you having a one type of pillow and calling it a day. No, you got to put in some thoughts and, you know, some emotions towards your home, because at the end of the day you want your home to appear really, really cozy, very, very warm, and also very, very inviting. And also sometimes you can do different colors. Like there is this theme I have in my head that I can't wait to execute, you know, in my living room, where I can use maybe the same color tone of pillows. Maybe if I'm working with yellow, instead of me to work with just yellow pillow, you probably do mustard and yellow, you know, just kind of rhyme some colors with your pillows. And by so doing, of course, in this video I'm going to be inserting some images also to kind of explain exactly what I'm talking about, but also using different colors and textures and sizes on your pillow just gives it that inch of an, you know, amazing look. And also, of course, when it comes to your pillow, you can go ahead and create some design on it by carrot chopping. Like I love to carrot chop my pillows. It kind of gives it this envelope look, you know, when you do that, and I absolutely love it. Something I can't joke with, guys, like there's just something about flowers in your home that I can't explain. Flowers brings in so much warmth, so much colors to your home. Before, I would just maybe just put one piece of maybe ornament, you know, on maybe my coffee table or my console table, on my end table, and they don't kind of come out the way I want it. And ever since I discovered using flowers as kind of my decorative piece, guys, it just kind of helps anchor my coffee table or my console table or wherever it is I'm placing it. So flowers is actually a very good home decorating item that you definitely need to get your hands on. And I absolutely love going to Michael's to shop for flowers. Like Michael's have different, like they have assorted flowers, whether you're looking for black, white, silver, whatever color you're looking for, guys, Michael's got some really, really amazing flowers. And that is exactly the store I love to go and, you know, get my flowers. Of course, fresh flowers are always very, very difficult to maintain, so I would probably advise you go towards the artificial flower side. But of course, once in a while, for me, I like to bring in fresh flowers, you know, especially during spring and summer. There's just this smell they give to your home that I absolutely love. Of course, next is wall decor. I was never into wall decor, guys, but ever since I got into home decorations, there's just this thing about wall decors. I mean, like frames or wall accents, right? You can actually go to a Dollar Tree, pick up maybe picture frames, maybe 5 picture frames, put them all together and then put one on top of it, and that alone has already made a wall decor for you guys. And of course, I'm also going to insert some of my DIYs that I've already done in this video, so you guys can see exactly what I mean by wall decor. But yeah, wall decor is actually very, very good when we're talking of home decorating, because it kind of adds that very simple but unique touch to your wall. You know, just imagine a plain wall and yeah, every other way in your home is decorated and then the walls are like empty, right? So that is where wall decors come into play, because you can go ahead, a mirror can be a wall decor. You can go ahead and add a mirror to your wall, or add a frame to your wall, or add anything at all to your wall. So wall decoration, like wall decor, wall accent piece, are very, very, you know, recommended when we're talking about home decoration. For your wall decor, you also want to hang it at eye level. You see sometimes people kind of hang their wall decor too high or too low. You want to be able to kind of gauge your eye level, you know, where you're going to hang it, and anybody can actually look at it and appreciate it. That is exactly what I mean by, you know, your eye level. And this next tip, guys, it's something I actually recently started doing. Before, I would get maybe one size of a decorating piece and call it a day, but no, you notice when you're looking at a decor, right? There's just something about decorating in threes that kind of makes your eyes go wow. You notice when, for instance, if I put this box right here, right? It's okay, yeah, it's a box. There is nothing about it. You can just pass the box and go your way. There's just no character to this box. But then when you go ahead and make this box into maybe another size, so I have a big size right here and then I have a small size, and then you pair them all together, like somebody passing by and looking at this will be like, whoa, that looks good, because of the fact that you've already given the eye kind of a dimension, right? It goes from the small to the big. And also, apart from styling in twos, you can also style in threes. I'm also going to insert an example for you guys right in this video, so you would see what I'm talking about. So styling in threes and twos actually gives your decor kind of a dimension. It gives it kind of a level and also an intention. It's just not going to make it look plain, you know. It's going to add that very nice touch to your decoration. And before I forget, guys, please hit that like button if you're enjoying these tips, because it really does help us. Of course, we can't talk about home decoration without also talking about our curtains. And actually, I also learned this particular trick when I got into the home decorating world, guys. Like the place you hang your curtains actually matters a lot. I used to be in that category of people that just hang my curtain anyhow. Like I just hang it, and then sometimes my curtain will be dragging on the floor, and yeah, I didn't know otherwise. So the perfect place to hang your curtain is to go ahead and hang it almost to the ceiling. And when you do this, guys, not only does it give your room or wherever space you're putting your curtain that lifted high ceiling, you know, effect, it also makes your room look, you know, bigger and wider. Like take for instance, when you go ahead and hang your curtain and maybe it's right probably on the same line with your window, you know, with your actual window frame, you will notice that it kind of makes your room look smaller. It makes your room look kind of shorter. But then when you go ahead and lift your curtain up, you know, almost all the way to the ceiling, you will notice because of the drip, you know, the drip from your curtain, it will kind of give that room a very nice high ceiling. And you guys know a lot of, if you're into real estate, you know a lot of people go more for high ceilings than low ceilings. So that right there is a magic trick. You definitely have to try this particular trick, guys. And of course, talking about curtain, you always have to know exactly the measurement of your curtain. It's always advised not to put a short curtain on a long window frame, because when you go ahead and put a short curtain, guys, you're actually just shortening the whole effect of the curtain. Like I always see people have a very long window and then they put maybe an 82-inch curtain, right? That right there, if you're able to see the floor when you're looking at your window, or like when you're looking at where you hung your curtain, you know that is not acceptable. Your curtain should be almost just a tad bit, like almost kissing the floor. Of course, you don't need to make your curtain to kind of roll on the floor. That is not acceptable. You want to hang your curtain where it's kind of almost kissing, like there's just a little bit of line between the curtain and the floor. That is like the right place, or that's the right dimension, you know, to go ahead and get your curtain length. I often always see maybe a home or a living room that has the decoration on one corner and things are not distributed. You might see a room like this, they would put maybe a chair and maybe an end table, and then the rest of the room is empty. Or they might decorate the coffee table and leave the console table. Like your room should all unite. They should all, you know, come together when you're looking at them. So you always want to strike a balance when you're decorating, when you're, you know, decorating your home. Striking a balance is just the perfect way to go. And of course, I guess this should be my last tip. Definitely let me know if you guys would want to see more of this, because I have a lot of home improvement tips to share. But this one right here is something I was guilty of so many times. You know how sometimes you come into a house, right, and then you see the sofa or the couch, they are all the way out there, and then you look at the middle of the room, you see a very small area rug right on that room. It's like they just measured just about the perfect size for the coffee table. You just see one small area rug right under the coffee table. No, guys, the proper way to actually fix your rug is to make sure that the feet of your sofa or your couch is touching on your rug. That is the only way you would make, you know, everything balanced. You know, you're going to make everything look so good and amazing when you try out this trick. Gone are the days when people buy maybe a 5-inch area rug and just put it right in the middle of the living room. Come on, what happens to the rest of the living room?
Hi guys, so while editing this video I realized I missed 2 tips that are very dear to my heart, and it's all about adding throw blankets to your couch. Like, there is just something about throw blankets that brings out your couch and also your living room. It actually adds some type of character to your space. And also tray, we have decorative tray, guys. Like, I'm so into decorative trays. There is never a day I go for home decor shopping that I don't, you know, look for decorative trays. They actually help a lot with kind of adding an anchor to your decor, especially when you're working with maybe flowers and candles and you just have your decorations scattered all over your table. When you go ahead and add a decorative tray, right, it kind of helps anchor and kind of tie the whole decor together.
But yeah, guys, I guess this is kind of few tips and tricks I have for you guys when it comes to home decorating. These are like the very simple home decorating ideas I decided to share. If you guys want more of this, definitely let me know. Then we can go more into the technical and, you know, the other aspects of home decorating. But yeah, you guys, please don't forget to hit that like button below and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And till my next video, I will see you all very soon. Bye.